Let us embark on a journey of discovery using the Quran alone as our guide. Because it has become clear that the two major factors that led us astray from the understanding the Quran are 1. The disorganized ritual-based man-invented sectarian religions. 2. The modern-day sexually oriented Arabic language. Are you aware that there are well over 60 words that have been mistranslated and misinterpreted by the sex-crazed modern-day Arabic-speaking sectarians? The sectarians have sexualized over 60 words, forcing a false obsession with gender and sex in Quranic interpretations. These distortions have led to oppressive laws, gender inequality, and unnecessary taboos. The Quran actually promotes justice, dignity, and ethical living, not sexual obsession. Uncovering these distortions restores the Quran's focus on rational, moral, and ethical guidance. Here are those 60 words, courtesy of ChatGPT.
Yes, many Arabic words in the Quran have been mistranslated and misinterpreted by sectarians to introduce sexual connotations that are not present in the Quranic context. These distortions often serve to justify patriarchal control, religious rituals, or cultural taboos, rather than aligning with the Quran's actual meaning. Below is a list of such words, along with their sectarian distortions and a more accurate meaning based on the Quran as its own dictionary. # words with sectarian sexualized distortions. 1. Zani, zani, and zania, zania, sectarian meaning adulterer, male, and adulteress, female, implying sexual immorality. Quranic meaning instigator of corruption and one who engages in corruption, referring to social, ethical, and moral corruption, not necessarily sexual misconduct, 24:2-3. Fahisha, sectarian meaning fornication, adultery, or sexual immorality. Quranic meaning gross corruption, wickedness, injustice, or transgression. 4:19, 7:28, 24:19. It refers to any form of serious wrongdoing, not just sexual misconduct. 3. Nikah, sectarian marriage or sexual intercourse. Quranic meaning commitment, contract, alliance, or partnership. 4:20-37. It does not inherently mean a sexual relationship. 4. Bagi, sectarian meaning prostitute, used to demean women. Quranic meaning one who seeks, exceeds limits, unjustly desires power. It's 42:42. It refers to any form of transgression, not just sexual misconduct. 5. Lamasa and mess, sectarian meaning to touch sexually, implying physical contact between a man and a woman. Quranic meaning to seek, approach, or experience something. 4:43, 5:6, 56:79. It does not refer to sexual touch. Furuj, sectarian meaning private parts, genitals. Quranic meaning vulnerability, dignity, or personal integrity. 23:5, 24-31. The term is about protecting one's integrity, not covering body parts. 7. Maharim, sectarian meaning close blood relatives with whom marriage, sex is forbidden. Quranic meaning things that are forbidden or restricted by principle, not necessarily sexual. 6:16-115. 8. Idha, in the context of 2-222, sectarian meaning, used to imply sexual impurity during menstruation. Quranic meaning, when, at the time of, as soon as, it does not imply impurity or prohibition. 9. Heed mahid, sectarian meaning, menstruation in a restrictive, sexualized sense. Quranic meaning, a state of difficulty, withdrawal, or abstention. The verse discusses respecting a state of discomfort, not sexual prohibition. 10. Harith, sectarian meaning, tilling the land, metaphor for sexual intercourse. Quranic meaning, cultivation, nurturing, or development. The verse is not about sexual control, but about mutual well-being and personal growth. 11. Qawamun, sectarian meaning, men are maintainers of women, implying male sexual dominance. Quranic meaning those who uphold justice, fairness, and support others. 34. It refers to ethical responsibility, not gender-based superiority. 12. Istimtar, sectarian meaning, temporary pleasure, sexual enjoyment used to justify temporary marriages. Quranic meaning, benefiting, utilizing, or making use of something for. No sexual connotation exists in the Quranic usage. 1. Sectarians have injected sexual connotations into Quranic words to distort meanings. 2. Many words that are commonly linked to sexual acts actually refer to social, ethical, and moral corruption. 3. The Quran's emphasis is on justice, fairness, and responsibility, not on sexual control. Words related to prohibition, commitment, and corruption have been twisted to impose restrictions and taboos not present in the Quran. Would you like me to analyze any of these words in more depth or add any others to the list?